All right, traders, a very warm good afternoon to everyone. Today is 9th February, Sunday, 12:15 p.m., and I welcome you all to post market analysis, outlook, and expectations from the market for the next week. All right, so there are multiple news flows in the market. One of them, and the biggest one, being this one, New Delhi election results. BJP has done a clean sweep, and BJP has won the New Delhi elections. All right, this can have some impact on the market. So we'll discuss that what impact these events will have. RBI rate cut, your this one New Delhi election, state elections, BJP being the victorious party, and the budget being placed in the parliament. Still, I think one more event is remaining, which is the new income tax code, which will be, I think, tabled in the parliament in the next week. Nobody knows the day, but it was discussed. It was in the news that it would be presented in the Lok Sabha in the previous week, which has just went by, but it did not happen. Might be there might be some delay due to some complication or something, right? So we'll discuss on a brief that what impact these events can have on the market for the coming week, and we'll also discuss that what will be some crucial levels for the coming week. Above it, we will be bullish, and below it we will be bearish, right? So let's start the discussion, and we'll discuss Nifty, Bank Nifty, and both of their OI data. Alright, so before starting the discussion, if you are someone from the Telegram group and you have been watching the video for the long time and you are liking our content, uh, just leave a like. If you have any doubt, leave a comment. I'll leave the link to the Telegram group in the description box. In that Telegram group, basically we discuss everything in and out in context of trading, whether you want to go bullish or bearish. We also discuss scenarios. So basically, if you are a day trader, if you are a swing or positional, whatever kind of trader you are, you must join that group. We share valuable information in that group, whether to go bearish, what is the insight, what is the OI data seeing. So we discuss everything in that group. So I'll leave the link to that Telegram group in the description. uh, all right, so and if you are someone watching the video for the first time, subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to leave a comment if you have any doubt, and if you have not subscribed until now and you are a regular viewer, I seriously recommend you to subscribe. Give support to the channel if you believe in our views. All right, so let's start the discussion. I'll go to Nifty 50 chart, but before even going to the chart, so I'll on a brief discuss that what are the events which have happened, and what is the event which is remaining from which we can expect something. देखो, अब इवेंट्स क्या क्या हो चुके हैं. आपका सबसे पहला इवेंट जो हुआ था, जो बजट प्रेजेंटेशन हुआ था, nothing bullishness came from that. The personal income tax, this level, right? So the personal income tax limit, no tax income limit was raised up to 12 lakhs, which we will get in rebate if at all we have income like annually 10 lakh or 12 lakh, but still we have to file the income tax return to get that rebate. If you do not file that return, you will not get that rebate, right? So that came, and that also did not bring much positivity in the markets. Market fell from that moment only, and then after that the RBI rate cut happened. That also did not bring any positivity into the market, any bullish sentiment into the market. Post that, now on Friday, President Donald Trump gave one statement wherein on around Monday, Tuesday, they will sit and they will decide for reciprocal tariffs. What does reciprocal tariffs basically mean is that अगर इंडिया जैसे हार्ले डेविडसन या किसी बाइक पे या जो भी यूएस से इंपोर्टेड होता है उस पर टैरिफ लगाता है, जैसे टेस्ला की कार आपको लेके आनी तो उस पर 100% 50% टैरिफ है. सो ट्रम्प इज ऑल्सो थिंकिंग टू impose those tariffs, impose those import taxes on the goods it imports basically. So इंडिया से जो भी imports जाते हैं वहाँ पे, चाहे वो स्पाइसेस हो, चाहे वो आपके, देखो कार्स ऐसा सच नहीं होता, बट महिंद्रा के ट्रैक्टर्स होते हैं, राइट? एंड द स्पाइसेस, द फ्रूट्स. सो आई थिंक इट माइट हैव सम इम्पैक्ट. एंड ये जब ट्रंप ने फ्राइडे मॉर्निंग को यूएस मार्केट में स्टेटमेंट दी, तब US markets corrected, and what that did to Gift Nifty is Gift Nifty closed minus 80 points due to that. So because of that, we might see a gap down opening. But then on Sunday, I think on Saturday yesterday, Our Delhi election results came in, and BJP did a clean sweep victory. So that many FinTwit community are anticipating that we might gap up 200, 300 points and such sort of thing. But let me tell you my perspective in Delhi election. देखो, अगर if it would have been a big, very big event which market would take care of, so VIX आपको increase दिखता. VIX जनरली विक्स ओनली रिप्रेजेंट्स फियर इन द मार्केट. अगर मार्केट को फियर था इस चीज़ का, तो वो विक्स फैक्टर का ही चलता. विक्स वॉज डिक्लाइनिंग ऑन फ्राइडे ऑल्सो, सो देर वॉज नो फैक्टरिंग ऑफ डेली इलेक्शन. सो बेसिकली इट विल बी अ नॉन इवेंट, and we might continue the trend we are continuing for the coming week. But the continuation, the supreme continuation will be decided upon the levels and the sentiments which FIs keep in the market. All right, so these were the events, and now only one single event which is remaining, which I think should be bullish. If at all any negative things for the corporate comes in, then again market would take a hit in that. So we will wait for the income tax bill being tabled in the parliament. Next week it can happen any day, whether it would be Monday, Tuesday. But overall, from the sentiment point of view, sentiment is not that good. Globally also there is a tariff war going on, and domestically in the Indian market there is nothing which is cheering the FIIs to come back until unless there is a corporate tax cut. And personally, I think that as far as the government is concerned, the central government is concerned, they are not much concerned about the state of stock markets. Frankly speaking, they are much more concerned about the declining economy in the Indian perspective. The economy is declining, the GDP is declining, all the macroeconomics are going bad. So they are more focused on reviving the Indian economy, and I think RBI did a good step. RBI took a good step, and in conjunction of that, the central government also took is has started taking some very good steps that would promote the demand, that would increase the demand, and its effect would be seen in coming months but not immediately. So immediately, if the FIs want to come back, if the government wants the FI to come back, they should cut the corporate tax, right? They should do something for the investors, right? And then unless that happens, I don't see FI strongly making a comeback. एक दो पुल बैक रैली हो सकती है. लेट्स सपोज वी गो टू 22,500, सो वहाँ से 22,800, 23,000 की एक और पुल बैक रैली हो सकती है. बट दैट विल नॉट बी अ टर्न अराउंड इन द सेंटिमेंट और टर्न अराउंड इन द प्राइस एक्शन, राइट? सो देर इज अ डिफरेंस बिटवीन पुल बैक एंड देर इज अ डिफरेंस बिटवीन रिवर्सल. रिवर्सल अभी तक नहीं हुआ है, पुल बैक हुआ है. The pullback which we are currently seeing from the lows of 22,800 till 23,700, जो pullback हुआ है roughly 1,000 points का, एंड उस 1,000 points का भी डिप आ चुका है. द आई थिंक फ्राइडे द करेक्शन विच वी सॉ टिल 23,400, राइट? सो उसका एक डिप आ चुका है, एंड लेट्स एक डिप आ चुका है, और उसके बाद अब अगर हमें अगर बुलिश होना है, सो द अल्टीमेट लेवल फॉर बीइंग बुलिश इन द मार्केट विल बी 23,800. उसके ऊपर ही कुछ बुलिशनेस आएगी. नाउ लेट्स स्ट्रेट गो टू द चार्ट्स एंड डिस्कस व्हाट वुड बी सम crucial level. So on Friday, right? So I'll attach to the link on the top right corner to my monthly outlook video. Do watch that. You will get a very good clarity that what we might do in the Feb first half and in the Feb second half. All right. So on Friday we opened, I think, and it's been the scenario from past 3 to 4 days that we are opening 60 points gap up, then we are around 920, 925, we are neutral, then we go down, then again we come up. And Friday was one of the very rare days when we saw a very very huge volatility despite VIX being at the levels of 13, right? So generally this kind of volatility comes when the VIX is around 15, 16, 17. At that VIX, these kinds of movements are justified. But VIX अगर आपका 13 है and still the movements are so volatile, it does not justify, right? So if you made a loss in Friday's trading session, it is completely normal, right? Nobody can predict these kind of markets that today it will be this much volatile. Basic volatility 50, 100 points we expect. But if you see on the chart, right, which I'm showing, markets move from 23,500 to 23,700, right? And from 23,500 we went till 23,700, we went till 23,450, right? So that's a 350 point move, and 350 down move is coming after 200 point up move, and then from the bottom from 450 we are going till 600, so that's a 150 point move. So this is insane kind of volatility, and what can protect you is your ट्रेलिंग एसएल्स इज योर रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड मैनेजमेंट. अगर आप यहाँ पे 100% ऑफ द कैपिटल डिप्लॉय करके आप लंबे टाइम तक यू आर सिटिंग ऑन योर ट्रेड, then you will be in a trap or you might pay the price to time decay because VIX is 13. time decay बहुत तेजी से हो रहा है. The premiums are declining like ice is melting, right, kept in a hot atmosphere. So in these type of markets you cannot go swing, you cannot go positional, because at every point of time it will force you to change your view. Even on Friday we changed our view. We at this point 23,700 I told that we should take a pause or a little bit correction, but the correction came till 23,400. So when correction came till 23,400 450, we negated our bullish move, and then we made our stance to neutral. Currently my stance will be, until unless we cross the levels which I'm about to tell you, until unless we cross that particular level on the upside or on the downside, my stance would be neutral. All right, I won't go aggressive on any one of the side. So on Friday we saw a massive volatility. So let's if we are going to discuss the weekly outlook, let's go to weekly time frame and let's see that how the candlestick has closed. देखो, from my perspective अभी ऐसा जितना कुछ ये बेरिश कैंडल क्लोज नहीं हुआ है. देयर वाज अ सेल ऑफ विच केम फ्रॉम द लेवल ऑफ 23,750 800, बट वो इतना डीप सेल ऑफ नहीं था कि जो विक आपकी वीकली कैंडल है that is closing in red or that is closing in somewhat negative. All right, so what I'm seeing from this perspective, from this, तो यहाँ पे देखो आपकी एक दो अल्टीमेट रेंजेस हैं यहाँ पे 23, क्योंकि ये 23,750 is 50% of this big red candlestick. All right, so market tried to cross that but it did not sustain since it was a first hit. Because if you see, अगर ये इतनी बड़ी रेड कैंडलस्टिक है तो यहाँ पे हर लेवल पे बहुत सारे सेलर्स होंगे. ऑलराइट, सो यू हैव टू बी वेरी कॉशियस, क्योंकि अब देखो यहाँ पे व्हेन there is a very big red candlestick, so when the market starts to move it take resistances, it starts to move, it keeps taking resistance from the upper levels because there are call sellers on every level. So now the majority call sellers would be present around 24,000. All right, so if at all we take out the level of 23,750, yes, 23,750, if at all we are able to take this level out, a guaranteed move is confirmed till 24,000, 24,000 or 24,100 I am imagining, right, because this is the place where the next round of call seller would be available. So the crucial level which we can mark is, firstly we'll mark prior weekly low which is 23,250, and prior weekly high which is roughly around 23,800 780 23,800 to be precise we'll mark. So 23,800 to 23,250. All right, this 500 600 point range, until unless we cross, we won't see a great amount of move, a good amount of bullish or bearish move. So the chart is very simple, the levels are very simple. We won't go bearish until unless we get a daily closing below 23,250. 23,250, because देखो अगर if I take you to daily time frame, you'll see that 23,400 से market एक hourly पे भी हम देखेंगे, but on a weekly time frame as such मुझे इतनी कोई negativity दिख नहीं रही है. We have closed above prior weekly close, but we have not closed above prior weekly high. We just we remained shy of 100 points on Nifty above closing prior weekly high, but that's not a big deal. But still I don't see any negativity from price action point of view coming in the markets until unless we are protecting 23,250 successfully. All right, if at all we start breaking 23,250 on daily closing basis, the first level which I am expecting is 23,000, and 23,000 also won't take a much pause. The next level will be 22,800. if at all we break, because ये एक बहुत बड़ा सपोर्ट था, यहाँ पे भी मार्केट ने इसको पहले रेजिस्टेंस बनाया, फिर दो कैंडल्स को लेके मार्केट्स took a breakout and then went above. So markets last week, this week, last week markets took a good reversal from the level of 22,800. If that gets broken, 22,000 would be an easy move, right? So 22,000 should be another great deal of support. But that will happen only and only when we cross 23,250. Talking on the upside, the prior weekly high and the 50% retracement of this prior uh, weekly red big candlestick is 23,800. Above it, 24,100 would be the first move, and 24 जो लास्ट आपका मूव आया था 24,250, ये वाला, ये रैली आएगी, द दिस रैली, राइट. And above 24,250 we would clearly see 24,800. All right. But that will take some time because 20 weekly MA is at 24,000. By the time we'll move up, it will come till 24,000. So about 24,000, if we get a daily closing, that would also bring another 500 to 700 point move on the index, which is Nifty 50. All right. So until unless I'll not go super aggressive or super bullish or super bearish until unless we cross these two supreme levels. All right. If at all you take from the moving average perspective, the weekly closing is, for the second time we are closing above 5 weekly MA and 550 weekly MA. So the next resistance would be coming as 24,000, the ultimate resistance, which is weekly 20 MA. If at all we start moving below 23,000 or 22,800, we might see 100 weekly EMA. All right. So from this perspective, the stance, my stance, देखो मैं अभी कोई stance नहीं दे रहा. The closing, weekly closing is slightly bullish, but we cannot consider it as negative. तो यहाँ पे negative अभी कुछ scenario दिख नहीं रहा है. The moment we cross our prior weekly high, we might see another 500 to 700 points move on the index, right? But the condition for that is we should protect a weekly low, which is 23 to 50. All right, so let's go to daily time frame and we'll have a look that what the price action is being formed here. All right, देखो अब daily time frame पे if you see, we made a wick on the lower side on daily time frame, and daily time frame में we closed, I think, just exactly at the prior daily low, but we did not go below it. So जो algorithms था उनका ये perspective था कि अगर prior daily low के नीचे closing, if at all it happens, it would be a negative scenario, but somehow some entity, some DI or some FI came at the bottom and exactly daily 20 DMA it took a support. So until and unless now, the daily, on the daily time frame, my support, greater support is 23,450, you can consider. So until and unless we break 23,450, I won't go bearish on the market, right? 23,450 it gets broken down, 23,250 would be a good move. So as I've always discussed, ये वाला जो move होगा, if at all it comes, it we will deal with it in call selling, not put buying, right? Because VIX is low, VIX should increase in this fall. Any fall, एक ये पॉइंट हमेशा फंडामेंटली या फ्रॉम प्राइस एक्शन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू याद रखना, इफ इट ऑल एनी फॉल इज कमिंग एंड द विक्स इज नॉट राइजिंग इन दैट फॉल, it means that fall is a trap. Whenever the trap will be formed, whether it will form next week or next to next week, whenever it will form, it will trap a great amount of put seller call sellers in that move. All right. So from daily perspective, this scenario is slightly negative because we have seen three back-to-back red candlesticks. But still, if we protected prior day low, closing below prior day low, we protected that. So that's a kind of a neutral scenario. So that's the main reason weekly we are still bullish, slightly bullish to neutral, but daily we are, negative. So which makes my on an overall positional to swing basis stands as neutral. So I'm waiting for the levels which I have discussed. So prior daily low is 23,450 and prior daily high is 23,700, and 700 के ऊपर भी अगर निकलता है तो 800, मतलब ये 100 पॉइंट का मूव आएगा. सो डू नॉट चेज द मार्केट बिकॉज इवन इफ यू टेक अ बुलिश ट्रेड above 23,700, you might find resistance at 23,800. So ये 100 पॉइंट में अगर even if you buy an ATM call, you will only get 50 points on that call option, and out of that 50 points, I think 15 to 20 points would be taken away the time decay, so you'll only get in hand 35 to 40 points. So I think let's not go bullish, ultra bullish, until unless we cross 23,800, or we give a daily closing above 23,800, or we give a 2 hour or early closing above 23,800. We'll go aggressive bullish if at all we do that, right? If at all we break on the downside 23,500 or 450, we might see the level of 23,250. All right. अब यहाँ पे ये तो बात हुई लेवल्स की. फ्रॉम द प्राइस एक्शन परस्पेक्टिव, इफ इट ऑल यू सी व्हाट प्राइस एक्शन आई एम सीइंग फॉर एज ऑफ नाउ, देखो ये एक हो सकता है कि ये एक पोल हो एंड ये एक फ्लैग हो, राइट? सो इस बुलिश पोल एंड फ्लैग का अगर ब्रेकआउट करता है तो वो यही वाला ब्रेकआउट होगा, एंड वी माइट डू दिस काइंड ऑफ करेक्शन, this kind of bull rally in the coming time, right? So इस वाली रैली में what I did is I went to hourly time frame, and if I make you see Fibonacci retracement. So जो rally, the rally which we saw from the level of 22,800 till 23,600, उसका exactly 50% हमने retrace किया and we bounced back, right? So now if you plot a Fibonacci retracement from this, so we have gone below 50% and exactly 61.8 जो आपका गोल्डन रेशियो होता है, ये तीन गोल्डन रेशियोज होते हैं, 61.8 से लिया। अब अगर ये वाला लेवल टूटता है तो सीधा मेरे को तो ये वाला लेवल दिखता है 23,200 का। सो दैट्स व्हाट आई एम सेइंग, इफ दिस लेवल इज ब्रेकिंग वी विल क्विकली सी, if 450 is breaking we might see 23,250. All right, so this you need to consider on अर्ली टाइम फ्रेम, बट डेली टाइम फ्रेम में इफ़ यू सी प्राइस एक्शन पर्सपेक्टिव, सो एक मैंने आपको ये बुलिश फ्लैग एंड पोल का पैटर्न दिखाया। सेकेंडली आई मेड यू सी, I made you guys see this trend line. This trend line is coming from, I think we took a resistance from this trend line. Second hit was this, third hit was this. Generally, it for such a long trend line to get broken out, it takes 4 to 5 hits to cross that. So this is the third hit, and if we start moving below this point, we might do another rally here. But that will solely depend if we break 23,450 and 250. That will be the very crucial level. एंड इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि आप कोई ना कोई पोजीशन बना के बैठ जाओ एंड यू टेक कॉल ऑप्शन एंड पुट ऑप्शन बोथ, बिकॉज विक्स इज वेरी लो, दैट डज नॉट वर्क. व्हाई आई विल टेल यू, बिकॉज व्हाट इफ द मार्केट्स गो साइडवेज फॉर another 3 to 4 days, your premium would be decayed by 30 to 40% without markets being moved. So you will naturally think that market did not go anywhere, but still then I lost money. That is because your time went by. That happened in your time. That money you lost that in time decay. So do not be under the impression that हम कुछ भी लेके बैठ जाएंगे तो मार्केट किसी ना किसी एक साइड जाएगा ही जाएगा. No, it does not work that way. What if the markets go sideways for coming weeks, right? It does not cross any of the level which I have mentioned here, right? So you need to take care of that. And from daily perspective, we have taken a good support from 20 DMA, which I think from my perspective is a good sign for the bulls, but still we have to give a daily closing above prior daily high, right? We gave a closing of prior daily high, we went for bullish movement for 2 days, then again we went, but यहाँ पे फिर ये trend line resistance आ गया तो market took a correction. So that's why I'm telling you that this trend line is very crucial. I'll even bring this trend line with these levels so that you get a better picture, right? And from the downside, what I'm seeing is I'm seeing a good amount of, ये देखो यहाँ पे market tried to break this trend line, but there was a good amount of buying from the bottom which came. So अगर आप एक perspective से if you see this level, so this level you can mark with a good healthy green zone. So this zone should not be breached on the downside. So this zone should be acted as a good support. And what we can do, as I have mentioned earlier, we did this an up rally, then we are seeing a good consolidation at this point, and the moment we break we might go and do this kind of price action, right? So this was the discussion on daily time frame. So we'll move to hourly 15 minutes time frame, and we'll discuss on the basis of opening how we can deal the markets. So on the basis of opening, if you see, if the markets consider Delhi elections and we open a very big gap up, so I think जितने भी यहाँ पे ये call sellers हैं, that would start, they will start panicking. And post, let's suppose if the markets are opening 150 100 points gap up, right, around 23,700, so we will wait for a particular time. If a small dip comes at this level, then we might start taking bullish positions, or if it all this dip does not come, we might start taking bullish positions above 23,800 only. 750 above 23,700 you can take put short and you can write till 23,800, but call buy would only come above 23,800 if at all we open a big gap down due to this tariffs war and all. So I think if at all, let's suppose we open here, a recovery will come and I would look towards selling opportunities, sell on rise market. So it is now very important at what place we open on Monday morning. Alright, if at all we are opening a very big gap down, the scenario for me would be bearish. मैं bearish हो जाऊंगा and I would look for sell on rise opportunities, क्योंकि Friday को भी एक ऐसा sell on rise का ही price action बना था market में, but from bottom a good buying came. So if at all we are opening a big gap down on Monday, so खुलते ही we do not have to buy the puts that uh, we are in the bearish scenario, and as the market opened we bought put. No, what markets does in first 1.5 hour is markets go too volatile. to adjust the premiums. The ones who have carried the straddle or strangle, they adjust their position. So volatility comes in first 1.5 hour. So we always wait first hour or first 1.5 hour, and then we create our bias or we create our positions in a certain way. All right. So अगर बहुत बड़ा gap down खुलता है, my stance would be bearish or sell on rise, and if at all we open a big, very big gap up, my stance would be uh, sideways to bullish. But if at all we open in somewhere flat in this range only, so I would still wait for this and this level to get cleared. 23,250 on the downside and 23,800 on the upside. Alright, until unless we clear these levels, we won't see any great deal of movement in the market. Alright, so that was a discussion for Nifty. Coming to Bank Nifty, the great amount of volatility which came on Friday, that was solely and solely just because of your Bank Nifty. Alright, and once we'll go to Bank Nifty weekly, and Bank Nifty has given a weekly close of a prior weekly high. एंड यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं है कि जो ऊपर का विक वाला एरिया, द विक्स एरिया ऑन द अबव ऑन द बुलिश साइड, इट इज अ बिग विक. नो, it is not. So until unless now we manage to break, so these are my prior weekly levels, and they will still stay valid until unless we break. So what I'll change here is prior weekly high and low. सो प्रायर वीकली लो हमने मार्क किया हुआ, ये प्रायर वीकली हाई हमने मार्क किया हुआ, ये लेवल को हम हटा देते हैं. सो एज सुन एज वी आर crossing the level of 5600 and closing 1 hour candlestick, we will easily see the level of 51,000 and 51,700 on the upside. We might see next week move a kind of this move, if at all 50,000 is protected on the downside. 50,000 should be protected. If at all it's not protected, we might see a turnaround in the मार्केट्स, क्योंकि देखो इतनी बड़ी रैली आई है, इसका एक पुल बैक हो गया. सो प्रोबेबिलिटी यहाँ पे ये है कि मार्केट एक ऐसा डिप लेके डबल बॉट ये डब्ल्यू रिकवरी करे. सो वी माइट सी इफ एट ऑल वी ब्रेक 50,000, वी माइट सी नेक्स्ट वीक कमिंग लाइक दिस, एंड देन वी माइट टेक सपोर्ट अराउंड 49,000 48,500, and then we start again moving up. So this might form, but for this 50,000 has to get broken. Until and unless 50,000 is not being broken, we cannot go bearish on Bank Nifty. ऑलराइट, द मोमेंट वी टेक आउट 5600 वी विल गो बुलिश. ठीक है, तो बैंक निफ्टी में मुझे प्राइस एक्शन बुलिश लग रहा है. अगर इफ यू सी फ्रॉम दिस परस्पेक्टिव, इफ यू सी, ऑलराइट, we have closed our prior weekly high, which should give a good support to Nifty and which should turn around the sentiment. So the prior week we did not close our prior weekly high, but Bank Nifty this week it has closed our prior weekly high, right? And we have weekly 20 ms, same in this case also we have taken a good resistance. So that will be a point of good resistance. So that's the point of 5600. That's what I'm saying. So even this is a doji, but it's a kind of bearish or bigger volatile doji. That because that came because we had RBI policy, and it is very natural on an eventful day to volatility to come, right? Uh, so for Bank Nifty, the level uh, remains the same. 50,000 downside and 5600 on the upside. The moment we cross 5600, we will see 51,000 and 51,700 prior to that. But 51,700 above it, we have a gap till 52,500. So if at all we cross, what I think from my analysis, if we cross 51,000, we will see an easy move till this gap covering. This is the gap covering. So I'll mark this also 52,068 level, right? And we did a, if you guys remember, we did a very good analysis, or we did a very good anticipation that this move might come. So this rally might get extended if at all we cross the level of 51,000 on the upside, right? Let's go to early time frame if at all we are seeing any early. So early, I think Bank Nifty is still bullish. Bank Nifty ने एक बहुत अच्छी dip ली हुई है, and this would be area of accumulating longs for a move like this in Bank Nifty. Alright, until and unless early time frame, early पे I want you guys to see one more thing on Nifty. I'll clear all the drawings and I'll bring them back. Early पे, if you see guys, we fell down and we exactly took support of early 100 EMA. Last support also इसी range से आया था, and at that point of time the 50 EMA was below 100 EMA, but now currently 50 EMA is above 100 EMA. So it gives me a bullish scenario, sideways to bullish, and a support is being come in, but that will be protected till we are not going below 23,450, right? So 23,450 remains a very very crucial level. Alright, same goes for Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty में जो अर्ली सिनेरियो हमने देखा था, विच वी सॉ, ऑलराइट, जस्ट वन सेकेंड. सो प्राइस एक्शन अगर आप देखोगे तो मार्केट जब भी आ रहा है अर्ली 50-100 EMA के आसपास, तो इट इज टेकिंग अ गुड अमाउंट ऑफ सपोर्ट. सो नेक्स्ट अमाउंट ऑफ रैली विल गेट ट्रिगर्ड, एंड वी विल in Bank Nifty, if you keenly trade Bank Nifty, right, so you can sorry, you can think to trade above 5600 और 5500, इसके ऊपर मार्केट एक क्लियर कट रैली देगा टिल द पॉइंट। देखो अगर आप इस ट्रेंड लाइन से भी इफ यू सी राइट, तो मार्केट इस ट्रेंड लाइन के हिसाब से भी मार्केट शुड डू अ मूव लाइक दिस 51700 तक का मूव। ऑलराइट traders, so I hope you have got a good insight 15 minutes में। if you go and see 5600 remains the crucial level, and on the downside 50000, so this is 600 point move which you have to take care in Bank Nifty. So let's quickly go and discuss the OI data for 13th Feb expiry for Nifty and for Bank Nifty monthly expiry. So if you see OI change, there has been an addition of 4 crore shorts. I think all these shorts were added in the anticipation, what I personally think from the fundamental perspective, कि जो exit poll आता है लास्ट टू टाइम से क्या हो रहा है कि एग्जिट पोल के अगेंस्ट आता है। सो ऑल दी शॉट्स वर एडेड इन द एंटिसिपेशन दैट बीजेपी वुड लूज, बट बीजेपी हैज वन, एंड दैट शुड मेक दीज शॉट्स अनवाइंड। ऑलराइट, सो if at all on Monday or Tuesday, if these shorts do not unwind, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we might see a down move. Keep a note of this, or make this as a statement and pin this to your this one pin board, whatever you want. But if these shorts are not unwinded in the coming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, these shorts might create a problem, because these shorts will eventually put a pressure on put shorts, and when these put shorts will go and unwind themselves, we might see a good down move. Alright, so from OI perspective, we are still in the bearish side, we are still in the bearish territory, but the biggest OI being at 23,800, 33 lakhs, and bigger than that 36 lakh. So if at all we start crossing the level of 23,800, 850, we will easily, for sure I'm saying 24,000 and 24,250. Alright, if at all, and the biggest thing I will tell you how to manage these, or how to manage see this OI data is, go to Sensible, go select the multi-strike OI tab, and start observing these call sell positions. So if you see right, if you see there's an uptick in 23 call 100, 23,600 call OI, and there's a downtrend in 23,800. So what people have done, they have rolled over. They know the market has come down till 23,400, so they will roll over, they will book their profits in 23,800 CE which they have sold, and they will shift to 23,600. So now there is a great amount of OI being added on the intraday basis on Friday, right? And if you want to see, just you can just observe all these strike prices also. If the OI is coming down right on Monday, the at which point it started, if the OI is coming down, it means that we are starting to go bullish, right? Let's go to total open interest in Nifty. See, 23,600 is a point of inflection. Above it and below it we can stay, but यहाँ पे देखो, if you see straddle जो आपके writers हैं, there are मतलब almost four equal amount of call writers and put writers, which will bring Monday first 1.5 hour super volatility, because market ऊपर जाएगा पुट शॉर्टर्स को एग्जिट कराने के लिए, और नीचे आएगा कॉल शॉर्टर्स को एग्जिट कराने के लिए. सो मंडे डू नॉट ट्रेड, बिकॉज मंडे वी विल फैक्टर बीजेपी इलेक्शंस विक्ट्री, मंडे वी विल फैक्टर दिस स्ट्राइडल स्ट्रैंगल राइटर्स एग्जिटिंग. So Monday का first 1.5 hour do not trade. All right. Total call wise 55 lakh, and put wise 34 lakh. So the bias from the OI data is still bearish. All right, and PCR is very oversold. That's the only point why we are not seeing a great amount of bearish move in the markets. All right. So let's quickly go and discuss Bank Nifty OI data. So OI change in Bank Nifty, if you see, we have seen 12 lakh call orders being added, and almost 2 lakh being unwinded. So that's a deep bearish scenario on Bank Nifty, but on the charts we have closed our prior weekly high. So that's what I'm thinking, these call writers have been added in the anticipation that BJP would lose, and they have won. So it would, I think, to a certain extent make these call writers go away. Total open interest, if you see, we have a biggest support at 50,000 as discussed on the charts, and 5,500, 5,600. If at all we cross, we might see the level of 51,000 soon, right? So this was the overall discussion, the in and out discussion, and a bird eye view of markets, what we might expect from the next week. If at all you like the video, leave a like, leave a comment if you have any doubt. Appreciate in the comment section, video को support मिलता है, video gets promoted. If the video gets promoted, I feel good, and if I feel good, I can do better things for you in my Telegram group. All right, traders. So I think that's all for the coming week, and the video is almost 35 minutes long. So I always try to, make the video uh, below than 30 minutes so that you don't have to spend much of your time in learning things, but eventually it goes above 30 minutes, right? So I hope you have liked the video, and I expect that you make a profitable week in the coming week. The next week should be profitable for you and for me as well, right? Even before me, I expect that you guys are following me. If you are seeing this video, you should benefit from these videos. You should like my video should be really helpful to you guys. All right, traders, cheers, be safe in the market.